Hey everybody, I'm Samantha.
And I'm Hope.
And today we're talking about car debt. So in the beginning of 2020, the national auto debt rose to 1.2 trillion, which made up 10% of all national household debt. At the end of 2018, the average car debt was $32,000.
So a lot of people are probably wondering, like, what's the easiest way to like save money and not go into debt for auto loans or car debt? One of probably the most obvious ways to do that is to just buy a used car. And a lot of people, I think, when you think of a used car, you think of like sleazy car salespeople,
A gross car,
and a super gross car that you have to pray so that it starts in the morning, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Or it's gonna be freezing cold until you get to where you're going and then it's warm. But like when you're buying a car, it doesn't have to be that way. You can get a car that's like a couple years old and doesn't really have a lot of miles on it, and it's actually a pretty nice car. It's just not super expensive because it's not the latest model. So if that's something you're really, really into and you can pay cash for it, then go for it. But a new car will lose its value by like 9% as soon as you drive it off the lot, and then 10% every year after that. So that's insane. You can save a lot of money just by buying a car that's a couple years old, and it's not like a horrible junky car, but it's also not like the latest greatest car, but it's still
a good car.
Pretty good, yeah.
Yep. So for example, a $30,000 car, once you buy it and drive it off the lot, that value of that car drops down to $27,000, which is quite a big jump down.
Yeah, for just driving it off the lot.
Exactly. And again, like we were saying, that value goes down every single year. So at the end of 5 years, that car that was worth $30,000 originally is now only going to be worth $12,500. So if you do decide that you really, really want like a new car, just wait 1 year.
Yeah.
Because the dealerships will be trying to get rid of last year's inventory to make room for the new year's inventory, so they will sell last year's models at a much lower cost, and you can get a brand new car for much cheaper. There's still going to be that massive depreciation of value once you drive it off the lot. It's still going to lose a lot of, its value, but at least you're not spending, full price.
Right, unless that's something that is your thing and you really, really want to like save up cash and like buy it without credit. Didn't you say you had a family member that used to buy cars cash, or like that was his only thing he spent money on or something like that?
Yeah, my grandfather was a very frugal man, but for some reason he always bought his cars brand new, and that was just the thing he chose to spend his money on. I don't know if he bought it credit or cash or what. I hope it was cash, and that's my primary advice to you guys, where no matter what kind of car you get, if it's new, used, whatever, always pay as much as you can up front in cash. You should probably be saving up for it to try and buy it with that cash, make sure you can actually afford it. And if you do end up paying with like a loan, then what you really want to do is make sure that you pay that off as quickly as possible. All right, guys, that's going to wrap this one up. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Samantha.
And I'm Hope.
And we will see you in the next one. Bye.